girl. Look at us 2 weeks in a row, girl.
I know.
2 weeks in a row.
I'm so proud of us.
I love us.
I love us too. Are we having a moment?
Not really.
Okay, fine. Whatever. That was good acting, though. I hate you, bitch.
So what's new, girl? What's new? What's exciting? What's new?
Well, I got like lip plumper, lip gloss. Because I wanted to try it so bad.
Are you wearing it right now?
Yeah.
Because now that you say that, your lower lip is bigger than usual.
But it was so funny. I didn't get it I mean, obviously I don't have small lips, but it was because I was watching a TikTok and somebody was talking about like, I think like some girl had her boyfriend try it on. He's like, oh, what's happening in my mouth? Like it was because it tingles. So of course I had to be like, I have to try it. So,
it more than tingles, girl. Some of them can hurt.
I thought it was a little. Oh really? This one's just like a tingle. Like this was the Maybelline one. So it was funny. It was just funny. I was just like, I literally was like, I don't need it, but I really want to feel what this feels like.
I don't remember what brand it was because I've used the Maybelline one. It makes it a little bit big because it's basically it just increases blood flow there.
Capsaicin peppers.
Yeah.
Oh, it's so funny.
But there was one that I did, girl. Like my lips were huge for about an hour and a half, but like it was like somebody smacked me on the lips a couple times.
I mean, that's good for people that really don't have much, much lips, but it was just funny. Because as I was doing it, I was having a moment where I was like, am I going to regret doing this? Because I was like, oh, this is nice. It's like eating a nice mint.
It's like eating a nice mint. Like eating a nice... I just can't even with you right now.
Also, I have to tell you what happened on Friday.
What happened on Friday, girl? What happened on Friday?
If you looked at my Instagram stories at all, we went to the drag race party, the drag race viewing party, right? I was gonna do my number. I was the final number of the performance of the night. I was feeling my classy oats. And as I was walking through the curtain at Villain, I did not realize they had lights hanging down in front of the curtain, and my wig got caught in the curtain, in the lights, and my wig came off my head.
Okay.
And you know me, that music was playing. I was not stopping because I was live singing, girl, and I walked right up to that microphone and said, okay, cool, let's do this. And had me a time, honey. I was feeling it. I was feeling the moment.
So what did you think about Drag Race this week? Who was your winner?
I mean, I prefer Saphira for two reasons. So I prefer Saphira because number one, I love James Brown, and I thought Saphira actually did a wonderful, not enough movement, but a wonderful job of embodying James Brown.
Yes, and making a drag version of James Brown.
Correct. Number two, I still feel like Plain Jane owes Katya like $1 million in royalties because every week it feels like she's just using another one of Katya's things.
It's true.
And I get it. They have the same well, they don't have the exact same background, but I get it. But it's like her jokes, the timing, the voice, everything. I'm just like, this sounds exactly like Katya. So I mean, she is still funny, but I don't know. It's too much like that to me. So,
I mean, I will say that Plain Jane's one-liners got me. Like, what is Serbia known for? A war. Like that one. And I will say that I liked Plain Jane's outfit more. Right, like
in the second one, in the second part,
like it was. I saw what Sphere is doing. I liked it, but when they said, and it was that right there, the heels. You will do anything to hide those same old heels.
Oh, I said it when we were watching the thing live. I was like, y'all remember what Michelle said? Because that's why she ain't gonna win. That was like the only. So for me, I just like it. I get it. I get that but it's almost like, could there not be a different Russian character you could have embodied in terms, not like the person, but just like the way that she channels it sounds just like when Katya did her thing. I don't know. It weirds me out because I'm like, this is almost too similar to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, how is nobody else noticing this at all? Because it just seems blatant. But other than that, I mean, 2 tops and a lot of bottoms. Maya was kind of like she was the top just because she was only the 3rd person to make RuPaul laugh. Basically, like nobody else was doing it.
Maya's breastplate, girl, that thing needs to be retired. That is cheap looking.
She'll get some new ones after the show.
Well, it's like, girl, just I understand you didn't come with those, but just use a little makeup on them to change the tone to her skin. Okay, or don't, I guess.
No, she won't. I mean, the thing is that those are they're difficult because especially if it wasn't her. I mean, clearly it probably wasn't hers. You don't want to put makeup on it because then, like, what if you mess them up? And if somebody else is on the show that you borrowed them, it's like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah.
I do think that,
but they're the same one. She wore them. She's worn the same pair like 3 or 4 times now.
That's true.
So I think they're probably hers.
She should probably switch with Saphira. Because those would make more sense on Saphira's body type than Maya's.
That's true too. But like I did like, I mean, yeah, the question is who would have been the other third? Like who would have been the 3rd top? It
would have been Maya. She was the only other person that made RuPaul consistently laugh with every answer.
Yep.
Because she leaned into the stupid. Like, let me just say, I wish every Broadway theater would forever ban plasma for that terrible, terrible Patti LuPone impersonation.
Yep.
Oh my gosh.
So
she didn't even do the makeup correctly.
My husband had a fix for cues, like Amelia Earhart, because it was cute. It just was one note and fell apart. Do it before she took the flight. It's gonna go great, Rue. It's gonna go great. And do it that way. Are you there, girl? Speaking of issues, hey, Maim.
Yes?
Did you know that we have a Patreon?
No.
Dear listeners, you go to patreon.com. Mims and Maim, you can throw us some money. Hey, Maim.
Yes?
Did you know that we have another podcast?
What?
We have You Slay Me, our Mercy Road podcast, and Over the Moon, our Moonlighting podcast, which, dear listeners, we attempted to record. And then I couldn't find my notes. Couldn't find my notes, Maim.
No, I remember.
Couldn't find my notes, Maim.
Yeah, I do remember that.
So there's that. But dear listeners, you will get us in the lightest of drag recording that.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Eventually, maybe, hopefully.
Hopefully.
Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Maim.
Uh-huh. Yep.
Did you know? What was I going to say? Oh, and our dear patrons, they also get our episodes without advertisements.
That's right.
That's
without advertisements.
Without advertisements. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Maim.
Yes, my dear. Yes, dear friend.
Did you know we have merchandise?
No.
That's right. If you go to MimsMaim.com, you can buy something. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Do you know what I love?
You love a good 5-star review.
I love 5-star reviews. They really help us. You know what I haven't done in a while?
No.
Let's see if we've got any. See here. Let's go to podstatus.com, which is the thing I buy to aggregate all of our pod statuses.
Got it.
No. Let's see. How old is this one? 2020. Is it? Which way are they going? Oh, no. Oh, okay. No, we don't have anything new for that one. Well, no. Yeah, no, we don't. But, dear listeners, if you wanted to give us one, that'd be great.
Yeah, we'd love it. So we know you're still alive.
Yeah, that's true. This is season 5, episode 14. High noon in a laundry room.
I'm Julia Sugarbaker's. I'm Julia Sugarbakers. I'm Julia Sugarbakers. I'm Julia Sugarbakers. And that's Marjorie. Just so you will know, and your children will someday know, is the night the lights went out in Georgia. The lights went out, the lights went out, the lights went out, the lights went out. And that is the night the lights went out in Georgia.
I'm sorry, I didn't know.
Well, now you do.
Oh, God. Where's Sugarbakers, girl? Where's Sugarbakers? Where's Sugarbakers?
Sugarbakers.
You know, most people would think that a normal person would edit out all that stuff when I was losing you and all of that.
Yes.
I don't.
I know.
I may.
Yep.
But I probably won't.
Which is a little unusual.
Well, girl, I have something to say to that.
Okay.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's not unusual to make love to anyone.
Dun, 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 dun.
Well, we're at Sugarbakers, girl.
Sugarbakers.
There we go. And Anthony's getting his taxes in order with Charlene.
Nice.
Yeah, she's in
I didn't know Charlene did that stuff.
I didn't either. Apparently, she's taking accounting and psychology.
Oh, okay. All right.
I don't know.
All right.
She's in the weirdest dress, though.
Yes, not my favorite this time around.
Like with, is it a tie or it's like a little mini girl? Speaking of dresses, my grandmother, dear listeners, before I say this, I understand that this has issues, and that, you know, keep in mind that this is a Eastern European woman who was born in the 1930s, 1920s, actually, I believe. Before I continue this, okay? So keep this in mind. This is a German woman who grew up in a very different world than what we're in now. So my mother was visiting my grandmother at her apartment, and she breaks out her fur coats. My grandmother has two.
Mm-hmm.
And was like, "Do you want these fur coats?" And my mother's like, "No, thank you. Not right now. I don't really know when it gets cold enough, first of all, to wear them, or when I would even wear them, because fur's not really my thing." My grandmother was like, "You could wear them to walk the dogs." And my mother was like, "I'm not going to walk the dogs wearing a fur coat." And my grandmother just looked confused. She's like, "Well, you know, other people just don't wear them because in your neighborhood, because they just don't have one to wear." And my mother was like, "No, thank you." And talking to my mother is, first of all, my grandmother's 4 foot, 4'6".
She's tiny.
She's tiny. She's one of the few people I've ever met that is naturally tinier than Maim.
Yeah, there's not a lot.
And back in the day, she was girdled too, right? It was the 40s and 50s, so she was wearing a girdle, and she was very thin. Regardless, my mother, however, is my height.
Yeah.
Like she's 5'8", 5'9", and I'm like, you know, that is very interesting to see if you could even like put the coat on and where it would fall on your body, right?
Mm-hmm.
My mother's not going to take the fur coats. We're going to have to handle that later on in life, right? But still,
we watched a whole episode of Alfred Hitchcock Presents about a fur coat.
I think she's got a mink stole too. I think the coat. I think the coat's mink.
You know, she could always will it to her other grandchild. Since, you know, we're similar sizes.
You know, I could just see you in the heat of Miami, but you would wear that son of a bitch.
In a minute. Are you kidding me?
I could just hear you. It's not real. It's definitely real.
In a minute. I'm like, it's not real. It's fake. It's fake.
I think it's gray, if I remember correctly. I don't remember what the other one is. I think the other one's black. I think she's got a black and a gray one.
Oh.
Yeah.
Grandma, I love you. I've always loved you. You're the only grandmother I've ever known.
So
technically that's actually true. Oh God, that's actually true.
It's true. It's true. It's true. So Mary Jo suggests that for taxes that we just start having a telethon, and we can even get Milli Vanilli to lip sync to the Battle Hymn of the Republic.
Mm-hmm.
And Charlene's like, I didn't understand what the big deal about them talking about lip syncing is when they never brought up their fake hair.
In walks Suzanne.
Yeah, Suzanne and Julia are here, and Suzanne's like, fake hair. Fake hair's great. The world runs on fake hair, and if it's good enough for the Miss America pageant, it's good enough for anyone.
She's right.
There's no higher authority.
There is none, especially in the 1990s.
Who owns Miss America now?
I don't know. I know that the Miss Universe got bought by that trans billionaire or millionaire or whatever.
Oh, good.
But I don't know about Miss America.
Okay.
Yeah. Like a trans. Yeah, the Miss Universe is like it's a Thai woman, trans woman that's like a millionaire there. That she bought the actual organization.
So Julia asked what they're talking about. She's like, somebody explains, I don't remember who, and she's like, we should just stick to one topic and completely flesh it out during the day. And Charlene's like, I don't even know, my head would explode.
Sounds like me.
And Mary Jo's like, well, as another aside, I need a poster of Sally Ride for Quentin because he's got a poster of Madonna in his room, and I want to have, somebody that's a little bit more.
Mild sex shaming here. Well,
Well, I mean, if it's the erotica poster.
Let's see, 91. I think 91 was the erotica year.
No, this would be
it?
90.
90. What year did erotica? No, erotica was 92. That's right. So yeah, we're still ahead. This was still like the Vogue era Madonna.
Oh, that wasn't sexy. Oh, Express Yourself.
There we go.
There we go.
Now it makes sense.
Yeah. In that tuxedo like this. Oh, God, that video is hot.
Yeah, that was a good video.
I think that may be my second favorite Madonna song after Like a Prayer.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Right.
Vogue's good.
I mean, Vogue's not like my top. My top is still Deeper and Deeper. But yeah.
I actually know what it is, and it's highly embarrassing. That's the thing. I just realized it's that song from that movie.
It's that song.
Look at me. Look at me. It's her in a little kitten wig. In the video.
Live to Tell?
No. It's With Honors is the movie.
I'll remember.
No, that's not.
I'll remember is the theme song from With Honors.
Yes, that's it. And I'll remember. Yeah, that's it. I was confusing it with the one where she's doing the tango. What's that one? The tango outfit.
You'll See.
No, not You'll See.
Take a Bow.
It's the one. Take a Bow.
You'll See and Take a Bow are from that same era when she was having sex with with Lourdes's dad.
Oh God. I also like Human Nature music. I think I may just
Gucci. Poochie,
I just may like Madonna.
Let's be real here for a moment, right? Let's just pause for a moment and let's be real for a minute. The two of us love Madonna.
We do. We
have loved Madonna since the very beginning. And when she started getting into like really feeling her oats is when we started getting into feeling our oats.
That's true.
And those two worlds crossed
very true.
Perfectly.
That's very
like
true.
The Ghostbusters stream crossing. When Human Nature came out, it transformed you. It didn't transform you in front of everybody else, but it transformed you when we were at your house dancing around to it. It transformed you.
I didn't know I couldn't speak my mind.
That was one of your first lip sync numbers.
Girl.
That may have been your first lip sync number.
No.
Now that I think about it.
It was definitely Turn the Beat Around by Gloria Estefan. Mama. Yes.
I forgot about Turn the Beat Around too. Yeah. Oh.
And Everlasting Love, girl.
Honey, that Gloria Estefan arrow put you through it. She had her foot firmly planted on your neck.
And how was I? Well, she couldn't turn hers, but how was I the one who didn't end up in Miami? Did I get you with that one, girl?
Yes.
So Suzanne offers a signed 8x10 for Quentin.
I would have taken it gladly.
Oh no, girl! There's a mouse.
Oh no, not a moose.
A mouse, yes. I don't know where Squirrel is though. Julia's going to buy traps. Are you able to pick up a mouse?
Like just pick one up? What do you mean? Am I able to pick up a mouse?
Like if it's running by, you could just reach down, grab it, or does it freak you out? Do mice freak you out?
No.
Okay.
No, just spiders and snakes.
I didn't know. I didn't know if you were like the mammy from Tom and Jerry.
With the little hose up and her little suspender showing.
Yes.
Thomas, come get this mouse. Thomas. Yes. Boy, when I used to do that impression, talk about some trauma now when I reflect on it. Good Lord. Like, what are the things that you've been imitating in your whole life? Well, the mammy from Tom and Jerry is one of my first characters I started doing.
So, I don't have a problem with spiders or snakes. Excuse me. Snakes are the ones I do not have a problem with because they're just snake. What are they going to do? What? Most of them aren't poisonous.
I just don't like. It's not that. Well, I think because remember as a kid, I got that weird spider bite attack. So like ever since then,
I don't like spiders. I know spiders are gross. Spiders are weird.
Yeah. Yeah. Ever since then, I've never been able to.
So are you familiar with the new spiders that have moved to the southeast of the United States? The Joro spider.
No.
So they're this big.
They're how big?
This big. I just held up my hand.
As big as your palm?
As big as they spread out as big as my hand. They're from Japan. Their bodies are like that. They're bright yellow. They're orb weavers. They can't actually bite humans. Their fangs can't go through your skin. But they've infested Atlanta. Like they're there now and they're moving north and south. But like I think it's Joro. It's Joro Jondo, something like that. But there's been some studies. They're trying to figure out if they're actually going to like hurt the ecosystem or whatever. But it seems like they're able to live with our native spiders, and they're eating the lanternflies, which are destroying shit all over the place. You guys, I don't think have them down there yet, but they're coming for you. They're gross. They are gross. They are ugly. And they destroy all plant life. It's horrible.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, and apparently these spiders really like cities. So they especially like to be up like in power lines.
Oh.
Yeah.
Weird.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. Huh.
Yeah.
The more you know.
So Anthony is not going to catch a mouse. He does not do mice, living or dead, snakes, living or dead. What was the other one? Was something else in there?
I don't remember it. Mm-mm. It was just him being Anthony.
Mm-hmm. And Mary Jo's like, Anthony, you won't take care of this person. Julie's like, Mary Jo, that is sexist. And Suzanne's like, no, the man should have to kill the mouse.
Uproarious applause.
And Suzanne leaves because she's not going to be there around that. I will say that so in our house, the cat plays with the mouse. We live in a semi-wooded area, so we get bison sometimes. We also get the huge cockroaches, the outdoor American cockroaches. God, those all don't like to pick up because they fly. Never forget, dear listeners, cockroaches can fly. Oh, God, when I had to rear cockroaches and every once in a while I'd forget that they could fly and there'd be like 5 of them flying out at you. Oh, God. Oh, and they were the gross little ones too. Oh.
No.
They love dog food, though. Cockroaches love dog food. Love it.
Irish. Ugh. No, thank you.
Mm-hmm.
No,
Yeah.
thank you. No, thank you.
What were we talking about?
The episode.
Oh, the cat and the mouse. So my cat will attack a mouse, but will like maim it. So it's bleeding.
Oh, yeah.
It's bleeding throughout the house. I'm like, God damn it! So we got trails of blood going, and have to pick up this bleeding mouse. So I don't like doing that.
Yeah. Cats do that with the cats do it with the lizards when they get in the house. So when you see a lizard, you have to like try to catch it because you're like, oh, let me get you before the cat does because it's not going to survive.
Will you pick up a lizard?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
If they let you.
Like I said, it's just those couple of things. The other kinds of things don't really bother. It's just those 2 things for me have an issue with. Mm-hmm. Like what do you call it? Visceral. It's just. Ugh.
Well, Anthony's like, you think I'm a wimp? You think I'm a wimp? Oh, you think I'm a wimp?
Anthony, are you okay?
And apparently there's a new tenant in his building named Billy Boy Swine.
Do you think he calls himself Swine, or do you think that's his Christian name?
His Christian name. His Christian name is Billy Boy Swine, girl. Oh, God, I think we may be related to him, or at least I am. He does look like some of my father's folk.
I was about to say the same thing. Like, I could see that.
Well, he is rude.
Oh, no.
Like, he, parties, has the music up too loud, and has wild women and wild parties, and takes over the laundry room and throws up at night. Yeah, just call the cops on this motherfucker.
Literally, why is that not the answer on this episode?
He's white. They're not going to shoot him.
Yeah, they'll just, they will, if you call them enough times, then eventually they will, give him a fine or something.
Yeah, the women of the place are telling Anthony to handle it, and I would respond to these women, my dear, you sound like you're white. Would you please call the police?
White women, please call the police.
Because as a black man, they will not listen to me in Atlanta, Georgia.
In 1991.
90. It's 90, girl. It's 90.
I thought we were 91 now.
No, I think, hold on here.
I think this episode's in 91 now.
Hold on. Let's see when Sally Ride was.
I don't know what Sally Ride was, but I remember what Hulu said about the episode date.
Mm-hmm. Okay, hold on. This is season 5, episode 14 of Designing Women Air Date. January 14th, 1991.
Okay.
So,
oh my God, it's my birthday eve.
That's right. You were born on January 30th. Don't give away this information, girl. Have people knocking on your door. Come on, knock on my door.
Come on, knock on my door.
Someone's waiting for you.
Someone's waiting for you.
Anyway. This makes sense because this was recorded in 1990 for 91, which is why
that makes more sense.
Yes,
now that makes sense.
Mm-hmm. Anyway, Lord's year of 1990.
That's my favorite year.
Girl, we were we were somewhere between 10 and 19, our formative years.
Somewhere between the tween years.
Oh, God. Oh, that's right. I went backwards. I'm like, what? Julia's like, just call their bluff. And Anthony's like, no, I'm tired of listening to all this women stuff. Your ideas. And like, yeah.
Anthony, you should probably be a little bit nicer.
Nah. So it's later on at Anthony's, and Charlene and Anthony are sitting down, and there's loud music. She's helping him with his taxes, but she can't think. Can't think.
All that sound? No, it's too much.
And so Charlene's like, let's just go and talk to him. Now, that's the thing about me. To work, I have to have absolute silence.
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh, I mean.
Yeah, I work best in like, if I can hear a pin drop like it's a Candace Bergen Sprint commercial. There's one that you probably forgot about.
I hadn't forgotten about it, but when you mentioned it, I was like, "Oh Lord, girl!"
You could hear a pin drop.
She had a great voice for commercials.
She did. She hosted on TLC a like tour of the planets. And like it was her voice. I was like, that's Candace Bergen. This is so good. This is so good just talking about the planets.
It's totally reminding me of back when TLC used to have the best programs.
Mm-hmm. They don't anymore.
They don't.
We watched 90 Day Fiancé the other way when we were in, where were we at that we were watching this?
How was it?
Oh, Minneapolis. So Minneapolis is an early city. And like taking naps throughout the day, and it would just be on. It's not great. But the thing is, they do this thing now where they have couples that actually, the ones that actually like each other, watching the other couples and commenting while it's going on. And it's pretty entertaining to watch the couples that like each other and their feedback on it.
Oh, jeez Louise.
And there's this one woman who's with a very young guy that's obvious they don't have sex. She just did it for the like to bring him over, but she jokes about it.
Okay.
And like they joke about it, but it's obvious that he's screwing around with like they aren't together that way. It's very funny. And she's like, yeah, next one it's gonna be even hotter than you, like that kind of stuff. Like, girl, hit it. Do what you need to do.
There's a lot of things you just said there. Like a lot.
I've got another important question. Have you figured out how that harness was attached yet?
No.
Okay.
I haven't even asked, thankfully.
Thankfully.
I don't need a diorama sent to me explaining it.
A diorama, girl. You're going to open up your door. There's going to be a little shoebox with a little, like,
like a little naked character, and then like a little suit, and then like one leg inside, then the next leg inside, then the ring, wherever the ring goes.
The ring is, or it could have been a plug too.
It could have been a plug. That's true.
That's
We're so our culture is so weak.
It's just so sex. Sometimes it's not even sex positive. It's just sex forward.
It's just sex centric. I mean, it's just. It's just,
And that's not true everywhere.
no.
I think it's true when you get a group of the older gays together, the ones who remember the old times, especially who are like our age-ish and a little bit older, because the ones who couldn't just have sex with everybody because of HIV, but now can.
Yeah.
Because the younger generations, a lot of them like, no. No. A lot of younger generations are prudes.
They are. It's interesting.
It is.
Like, it really is. When you look at it, because at first I heard about that with like the heterosexual, and but I was like, what? The ones I know that are like in their 20s, like, no, they're not all just out to dry or out to get wet or however. Sorry, I couldn't figure out a good way to say that.
Well, Charlene talks about psychology and talks about bullying and like how it's all about the mama and like. And she tells a story of how she would have approached a bully that they had in her high school. And Anthony, you were in prison. How come you can't just handle this?
Ooh.
And he's like, look, there were three kinds of people in prison: the fighters, the lovers, and the comedians. And he was a comedian.
Sounds like high school.
Which one were you, girl?
Girl, you knew I was a comedian.
I was too.
Who was I gonna fight?
Who
was I gonna love? Like, for real. Who was I gonna love? I wasn't even opening up that can of worms. Not at all.
How different would it have been had we have opened up that can of worms? Because at North Iredell High School, they had multiple homosexuals.
Not homosexual. I mean, yes, but it's just different. I don't know. It was just different.
That's the thing, because it's wider.
Yeah. I mean, truly. I mean, I'm not saying that. Like, as a person of color, I'm, like me and you have joked about it my entire life. I was ostracized from one group far before I was ostracized for the other thing.
Girl,
could you imagine adding that layer to it?
Girl, we'll talk about color in the next podcast.
We gonna have to.
Well, we're down in the laundry room. There's a meeting in the laundry room.
It's full of rednecks, baby. Who?
Anthony confronts Swine,
who is a real 80s, 90s that guy.
Yeah. So, and as he's confronting him, Charlene compliments one of the ladies on their halter top.
It's cute, actually.
She's like, I didn't even know they still made them. Well, Anthony tries to talk to Swine, and Charlene gets upset, busts in, starts talking about psychology and how it's all his mama's fault for not showing him love. And Anthony laughs in the background, and he's like, "Are you laughing at my mama?" And he's like, "No, ma'am. No, sir. I'm just jovial." And Charlene's like, "Well, Anthony was in prison, so he can handle this."
Oof.
So Swine kicks him out. But he offers for Charlene to stay if she puts on a halter top.
I like the fact that when that happened, he actually did turn around and was like you saw him for a moment. I was like, that guy can't not be like a little bit comedic, because he's normally known for being comedic. So I thought it was really funny when that camera caught that one last little moment there. Like, he can't even stick to it.
But we're back at Sugar Baker's.
Sugar Baker.
And the mousetrap goes, the hardest game to put together ever, Milton Bradley's mousetrap.
Can we not talk about the trauma that was the two of us trying to do that? Ugh.
God, I just remember one time you wanted to play, and I was like, no, we're not.
I wanted to play it so bad because it was always on TV all the time, and I was like, you have the game. Why aren't we playing the game?
Because so it's a very long game. Do you know anything about this game?
No, I just know the TV commercials.
So you put it together as you play the game.
Okay.
And it doesn't always work. And it breaks really easily.
Okay. I mean, that's a reason.
But
yes.
girl, what we'll do is next time I come down to Florida.
What are you going to do?
We will buy a mousetrap from the Target that is right near my hotel. and we will play it.
We ain't gotta play Mousetrap no more. I'm over it.
Girl, we will go to the lovely little coffee shop right near my hotel with that little gay man who...
Don't make promises, Dad.
Coffee.
Don't make promises. Don't do this, Dad.
We will eat some Colombian empanadas, and we will play Mousetrap, or at least we'll put together and run the damn Mousetrap.
Don't play it. You said it last time. When we were surrounded by Leathermen, you said that last time.
Maybe next time we'll go to a different bar too.
Oh no!
What? I know what.
Who are you? I don't know you anymore.
Look, I like Infinity Lounge. I don't know why I am that old faggot now that I.
We need to see your ID to let me in, no, to let you out.
Oh God. Well, Julia goes over there, sees the dead mouse, and covers up with a piece of paper, and she's going to leave it there for a while. And Charlene's like, till it gets desiccated gross.
Yes, literally.
Well, Suzanne's here. She goes over and gets a cup of coffee because the mouse is gone.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, oh, the mouse under newspaper? Suzanne leaves.
Yes.
Dear listeners, this is we're getting toward the end of her last season. She's just fulfilling her contract. And if you notice, she's lost weight again. Mm-hmm. So she's under a lot of stress, and she's just doing as little as possible every episode.
Mm-hmm.
She's notoriously hard to work with, but it's probably not. She probably wasn't the one that was hard to work with.
Exactly. Now that we know in hindsight.
Yeah. Yeah. If you ever watch specials with them, you'll see that her and Dixie Carter do not sit anywhere near each other. Like Anthony and Gene Smart sit by her.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway. Well, Anthony's here, and he just picks up the mouse and throws it out.
Yep.
And he's been walking around in wet socks because he hadn't been able to go down to the laundry room. And Julia starts giving advice again. And Anthony's like, no. Y'all talk about all this women stuff, and I'm losing my masculine edge. You talk about PMS and cup size. You talk about cup size a lot.
It's important.
Well, Anthony's going to do his laundry tonight, girl.
Whoa. Is it unusual that through this entire process, there's been two things that haven't happened? Number one, there wasn't a moment of a joke where Julia was complaining about Anthony doing the laundry at her place, which would have been hilarious. Mm-hmm. Or number two, that Anthony just, went to a different laundromat. Because it just coming back down to laundry.
Yeah, I know. Like, just do it at Suzanne's house. That right. While he is waxing her legs, which we literally find out that he needs to do tonight.
Yes.
Just go. Take your laundry. She won't mind.
Not at all. She'll love it, actually.
Yeah. Or you're right. Do it at Julia's while you're working because she lives in the damn building.
Literally. Like literally. I mean, it's just, I just thought it was funny. Like it was just the wet socks thing for me, especially. I was like, couldn't you have just taken your wet laundry and put it in the dryer?
You would think that Julia would let him do that anyway, save money, right? Yeah. Like you would think that she would be like, no, y'all. If you need to do laundry or anything, you can use my place because to save money, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm sure that for drapes and shit, they even have industrial washers and dryers somewhere.
Mm-hmm.
Or a contract with somebody to get it done for free. They could throw. Well, we're back at Anthony's, and I also want to say I really like Anthony's apartment. Like
I do too. Yeah, it's really nice.
It's really nice. It's nicer than Charlene's was.
Mm-hmm.
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 Well, Charlene called Anthony's grandmother. And she's reading him to filth over the phone.
Oh. Hey, Dondi.
Did you say Gandhi?
I said Dondi.
I know.
I ain't Charlene. I ain't not Charlene. I ain't Suzanne.
Well, Charlene's getting ready to leave, and Mary Jo and Julius show up, and they're like, we're here to support you, and, blah, 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 blah. You don't need to do this. And Mary Jo said she's ready to go, and she does a little racism West Side Story.
I didn't think it was you. She was just singing the song.
With a Puerto Rican accent.
That's how the song is sang. It was the 90s. People didn't... You know that. That's not... There was no racist intention behind that. That was how people did that back then.
I have a coworker who recently found out he was gay or figured out. And I was like, what's your type? Well, I don't like black guys.
Oh, jeez Louise. Didn't take him as long to figure that out, did it?
And I was like, well, we don't really say that in the gay community because there's a lot of racism now. So that's something that although you feel, you probably shouldn't feel. But although you do feel it, why don't you keep that inside? Okay, I prefer white men and Latinos. Okay, that's fine.
As Meryl Streep would say, groundbreaking.
Just like the first thing out of his mouth. Well, I don't like black guys.
Isn't that amazing?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All these years to figure out his sexuality, I get to figure out he doesn't like black guys.
In 2.5 seconds.
It's just like, wow.
Yeah. I wonder how, because he says he likes Latinos. I wonder how he feels about like black Latinos, because there's a lot.
You know what kind of Latinos he means. He means telenovela Latinos.
Well, he's Latino.
Like I said, he means telenovela Latinos.
Mm-hmm.
Paper bag test, honey. Taco bag test, honey. Mm-hmm.
The Taco Bell bag?
It's white.
I don't think ours is white anymore. I think ours is vanilla now.
Oh, ours is still white.
Okay. Well, we're back at the laundry room, have another meeting in the laundry room. Anthony confronts Swine and makes up a story about how he's a Sicilian in the FBI, and those ladies are his cosmetologists, and if he will please them go to the laundry so he can get his Jerry curl done.
It's too much. It's too much.
Well, Swine just hits him.
Hard, it looks like.
And the girls attack him.
It's adorable.
And Anthony's like, let's go outside. Swine turns to Julia and said, you bit me. She's like, I did. I'll get your number later. And Swine's girlfriend goes up to him and gives her a naughty look.
Yes. It was very weird.
We're back at Sugar Baker's, and Suzanne asks a very important question.
What?
Why didn't you just come to me? I have an arsenal at home.
I mean...
And he's like, last time you shot me, you're never going to let me forget that? No, ma'am.
No. Not at all.
Well, Suzanne didn't come to help because, she doesn't want to buy her contract. And also, she steers clear of laundry rooms because humidity flattens her hair.
It's true. It's true.
And Mary Jo asks Anthony if he feels more like a man. And Anthony basically says no. Well, another mouse comes in. Joy and Mary Jo jump, and Anthony just picks it up. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you find yourself a Miss Georgia Wild?
Oh, that red number Suzanne had on at the beginning of the episode.
Girl. Yes. Yes, with that weird bow thing. It's so good.
It was everything.
And then second was her yellow outfit at the end of the thing. It took me a minute which one to choose, to be honest with you.
She was like, I'm back to fitting in these clothes. I'm about to wear all of them for these last few episodes. Y'all gonna miss me. You will miss me.
I believe she was anorexic at this time, or bulimic at this time.
She was bulimic at this point.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
God. God. Well, girl, did you like this episode?
No.
Okay, me either.
No.
You know, sometimes you're like, it's funny.
This one wasn't even funny. Like,
Okay.
it wasn't funny. And to top it all off, it ended with like nothing being resolved.
Yeah. Well, no, it did resolve because now that he's done that, he's not going to like fight anymore.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the whole reason the episode started in the first place is this dude that's terrorizing his apartment complex. They said you lost the fight. So
yeah, but
did anything happen?
Yes, the thing was, now even though he lost the fight, he gained his respect, so he's not going to do it anymore.
They said that?
Yes.
I missed them saying that part.
Yes.
Apparently.
Yes. Because men are stupid.
Girl, preach it, honey. Preach it. I needed that sermon again today before I have to go get my groceries.
Before I have to go get my groceries. Where you going, to a Publix?
I don't know where I'm going today. It depends. I have to get my shopping list from my husband first, and then I know where I'm going. There's different items at different stores depending on the week. Shut up. Just stop. Don't be judging.
I'm not judging. It just sounds like the Instacart would be much easier for y'all.
I like going to the store. It's just
I know, girl. I know.
I like to put in my audiobook and just like push my little cart around and
wear your little A-frame dress and watch out your listeners where they can find you.
At the A-frame store. All right, so let's see. Oh, hey, dear listeners, it's me, Auntie Maim, your favorite relation.
That's the one.
You can find me hosting Amazing Colossal Karaoke every Thursday night in Killy Rydell in South Beach. Also performing improv with the Villain Theater in Miami. And you can find me on like any of the socials, but you can find links to all of that at I'mYourAuntieMaim.com. And you, Mims.
Hey, y'all, it's me. I'm the Divine Miss Mims. You can find me online at thedivinemissmims.com. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you know we have Patreon?
What?
That's right, if you're a Patreon. I'm Mims and Maim. You can throw some money. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you know we have another podcast?
What?
That's right. We have Usually Me, our Murder Short podcast, and Over the Moon, our Moonlighting podcast. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you know that we have merchandise?
No.
That's right. If you go to MrMahaffey.com, you can buy something. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Do you know what I love?
5-star reviews.
That's right, dear listeners. I love 5-star reviews. They really help us grow. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Did you know our dear listeners can reach out and talk to us?
No.
That's right. They can send us an email at mimsandmaim@gmail.com or a text at 704-380-0618. Hey, Maim.
Yes.
Do you have anything else to add?
I don't think so.
Then why don't you say goodnight, Maim?
Good night, Maim.
Bye, y'all.